Hi everyone, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Marty Johnson, and I'm coming to you from Boise, Idaho. My channel is going to be basically about me sharing my journey for the last 18 months dealing with neuralgia, trigeminal neuralgia, migraines, and really the story of the journey, the different medications that I've been on, and all the things that have happened during that time. On September 5th of 2018, at about 3 a.m., I woke up to what felt like to me was a cold headache, like when you eat you're having some ice cream and all of a sudden you get that headache freeze, that ice freeze that just makes you go, ah! And that's what happened. And about 5 minutes later, it happened again. And about 5 minutes later, it happened again. And mind you, it started at about 3 a.m. in the morning. There had been nothing special the day before, the night before, no crazy partying. These, I don't know, kind of hits, as I call them, just started coming and knocking the side of my head. And for the next 3 hours, I just kind of laid there going, what is this? What's going on? I wasn't scared of being a stroke or anything. But eventually, me whimpering in pain woke my wife up, and I kind of explained what was going on, and she says, well, if they don't stop in 5 minutes, then we're going to the emergency room, which of course they didn't. So she gets up, and while she's up, I'm literally getting on my phone, searching for any kind of something that resembles what's happening to my head, and I couldn't really find anything. So, she comes out from getting ready to go to the emergency room. And I basically told her that, look, it doesn't seem to be life-threatening. I don't see anything on the internet that says this is life-threatening. So, let's just wait and make a doctor's appointment and get it taken care of. And of course, that wasn't going to happen. I mean, it could have been an aneurysm. It could have been something to a stroke. So she forced me to go to the ER. And that was really the start of my journey. The ER basically gave me some anti-seizure medicine. I believe it was carbazepine to start with, and some painkillers, and sent me back on my way, after doing all their checking vitals and spending a few hours in the emergency room. Since that time, I've been through, I've seen 7 or 8 neurologists. I've had acupuncture. I've had chiropractic. I've had biomagnetism. I've had Botox. I've had cranial injections, nerve blocks, and 2 microvascular decompression surgeries, or MVDs as they're known. It has changed my life. The pain from those hits has grown over time, that now it feels like someone literally sneaks up and hits me with a baseball bat. Anywhere from 150 to 600 times a day. The headaches that I get are so intense, it feels like just sheet metal slicing through my brain. I'm nauseous all the time. I wear nauseous little things here. I have Zofran for sticking under my tongue. Because when I get the hits, it literally, if I don't do something, I'm throwing up within 15, 20 seconds. I've lost about 40 pounds from not being able to keep things down, so there is that one benefit. But it's not worth the pain, because the pain literally starts from the moment I wake up until the moment I go to bed. I think I've had 3 days in a year and a half that I haven't wanted to kill myself. I understand that neuralgia and trigeminal neuralgia has the highest suicide rate of any kind of diagnosis, because there's really no escaping the pain. It's unrelenting. The only way that I have managed to not be 6 feet under is through the support of my wife and my son and some friends. With this disease, you have to have someone as your patient advocate, someone to be your caregiver. The amount of medications that I've tried, I don't know. I'm guessing it's 20 to 25 different meds they've had me on, and combinations and cocktails of multiples at the same time. And without having someone to watch over that, and see the different side effects that happen, that I can't even, I'm just so engrossed in the pain all the time that I can't even see the side effects. So having a patient advocate is super important. Someone to give you a hug and offer that support. If you don't have someone and you're suffering from this, you need to find someone. If you have a friend with this disease, this diagnosis, please call them. Don't text. Call them. Talk to them. Because they need to know that they're loved. I am blessed to have a couple of friends, Al and E, who my wife travels a lot for her work. She's taken off as much time as she can to watch me, because she's afraid to leave, because she never knows if I'm going to be around when she gets back. Al and E, they offer to take me places. And even though a lot of the times I'll say no, it's just nice to be asked. It's nice to know that some people care for you. But I've got 500 people on my Facebook friends. Hardly any of them knew what I was going through. I didn't share. I'm not the one to kind of share this kind of stuff. So me even doing this video for you today is definitely not my persona, but my wife and my son, with their support, trying to do this because there's no one sharing their journey. And I think that I'd like to help others. I'd like to offer support to those, create some kind of community where we can rely on each other if we don't have someone. As I mentioned, the intensity has grown from those ice cream headaches to literally feeling like I'm getting someone knocked or getting hit by a baseball bat. It feels like I'm getting 150 to 600 concussions a day. It's affected my memory. I will literally ask my wife a question 5 minutes later ask her to again, and then again, and then the next day again. It's affected my stability and my balance and walking, and that's probably a combination of the meds that I'm on and the, just literally blurriness that is my life. I haven't driven in, 13, 14 months. I can't imagine trying to drive when I get hits. Sometimes they're so intense, they've literally knocked me out of bed. They knocked me to the ground. And the nausea. Just every morning, trying to get the pills down without throwing them back up. And unfortunately knowing that it's going to be the same tomorrow. I'll go out. I try to go out sometimes with my wife because, she likes to have fun. She likes to go out with the music. And the music is too loud for me. It sets my head off. Lights set my head off. And then we argue because I wasn't smiling. I looked like I was having a terrible time. Sometimes it's better to even have a terrible time than staying home alone. I feel like I know what it's like now for people not to be able to drive. And as a 54-year-old man in America who's driven his entire life, to have that taken away, it's affected my vision. I can't even read anymore. It's affected my hearing. I've had trips to the Mayo Clinic, 2 microvascular surgeries that have left this entire side of my face numb. Unfortunately, it's not numb, it's painful. I was trying to explain it to my son the other day, and it feels like someone's ripping my jaw and my muscles this way through here while pushing in with a hammer over here and taking a fish hook and just trying to pull it out of my ear, a big old salmon hook or something, just trying to rip it out of my ear. And that's just the constant feeling that I have. And unfortunately, I don't see a light at the tunnel. I've had pretty much everything. Now they just want to do pain management for me. But I invite you to join me on my journey. I'd like to go over and explain the different medications that I've been through, how they've affected me. When I was first diagnosed, when I was first misdiagnosed, a trip to the Mayo Clinic, 2 microvascular decompression surgeries, and what to expect with those, because they were 2 different experiences by 2 different neurosurgeons, both leading in their field. That's what I have. times a day. As mentioned, I was talking about my wife and my memory as far as asking her questions 3 or 4 times the same question and not remembering. It's also become a real hazard for me cooking. I put the timer on, and of course I can't hear it because my hearing's gotten so bad. And I forget that I even put it in there, and the only way I can, half the time at least, is when the fire alarm goes off, the smoke alarm, excuse me, goes off and tells me that it's burnt. So we try to make things simple now. Well, the other thing I wanted to also discuss is trigeminal neuralgia and disability. You can get it, and I hope to do a whole episode on that. So that will be something that hopefully will be informational. It won't be all depressing, I promise you, but it will be informational and something hopefully that you can share with your friends and family so that they may have some kind of understanding of what you go through on a daily basis. Please click subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I need some love. So please subscribe, share this with your friends and family, because I think this is a disease, a diagnosis, a situation that is very misunderstood. And the people that have it need your support. And if I can do anything to help you, I'm also here for you. Thank you. Hi everyone, and thanks for watching the video. You can also follow me on social media on Instagram and Twitter at SurvivingTN. If you'd like to help support our channel via Patreon, you can also reach me there at SurvivingTN. That's TN for Trigeminal Neuralgia. Thanks and have a good day. Hi everyone. Guess these are where you need to do the outtakes. These would be good outtakes, right?
I guess.
I'm sure. Helps support our channel. Please, you can reach me. Everyone, and thanks for. Hi everyone, and thanks. Doobie, sit there and just be good. You're so cute. The dog had social media. Hi everyone, and thanks for watching the video. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Hi everyone, and thanks for watching and if you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can become a Patreon. If you'd like to support us on Patreon. And hi, no, those by Survivor. I had it really good that time too, so I'm really getting close. Hi everyone, and thanks for watching the video. Okay, try it one more time. Support the channel via Patreon. Click one more time. Let's start it one more time. This is it.